Welcome guys, welcome to my YouTube channel guys. So today I'm going to talk about my $10,000 my Forex fund account. This is week one of me trading the funded account. I'm going to show you guys the profits I make. I'm going to show you guys the strategy, and actually I'm doing a challenge. That's the reason why I purchased this $10,000. I'm trying to show the viewers on YouTube that you can flip $100 to $100,000. So that's why I purchased this $10,000 account. But anyway, this is basically how I started too. I purchased a lot of 100K big accounts, 200K, 300K accounts, 400K. I even got funded, blow it. Then I start with like 10,000, which I 10,000. Then I start passing because I realized that I can trade $10,000 accounts way better than the 100,000, because the 100,000 was kind of big, so it was like I was over excited, I think. So anytime I place a trade, it's just like, damn, it's a $2,000 loss. So it's kind of bothered me. So I start with like a 10,000. As time goes, I get a bigger account. Now I'm funded over almost close to 600K funded account. Anyway, so let's jump into, and before we start, please subscribe and punch the likes button. Let's jump into the My Forex Fund. So as you guys can see, this is week one of me trading. As you guys can see, first trade 5 days. I'll be trading the account for 5 days now, and as you guys can see the balance. Let's go daily. So this is how you always want your charts to look like, right? This is how you always want it to look like, but most people their chart look like this, ups and down, up and down, which means you're over trading, you revenge trade, you're adding position. You just want to trade simple. Find the most simplest strategy. And because remember, I was going to risk 0.5% on this funded account, but I decided to risk 1% because it's 12%. It's not like FTMO, which is 10%. And I realized that I'm not going to lose 12% in a row, because I know how I trade, and I can manage my own emotion. I already know that. So it's kind of easy for me to trade. But yeah, this is how you want your charts to look like, very simple, very easy. So $10,000, as you guys can see, I'm 4% up, and I actually didn't miss two good trades. The first, so guys, I did not add this in the video, but my biggest advice I'm going to tell you guys is, if you value this $10,000 account, you don't want to blow it, I would advise you to only risk 0.1% or max 0.2%. For me at the time, the $10,000 account, it was just a way for me to get a bigger account and risk less. So that's the reason when I first started with a $10,000 account, I risked 1%. I was risking 1%, and I was able to make 16%, which helped me to get a bigger account. And I purchased the account. I passed the account, and I was only risking 0.1% to 0.2 if I'm up sometimes. So max, I was only risking 0.2%. But the advice is, if this $10,000 account you value it, because I know some traders are in a different countries, foreign country, whatever, right? If you value this $10,000 account, you feel like $100, $200 can do a really big changes in your life in a month, do not risk 1%. Don't be greedy. And this is the biggest advice I used to give traders. Risk 0.2% max, and you can still make around $400 a month, or $200 to $400 a month, right? So, but if you're a trader that, you're just using the smaller account, so you can get a bigger account, and on the bigger account you can risk less, then you can do it. But that's just the advice. If you value the 10K, don't do it. But if you're using the 10K to get a bigger account, to risk 0.1 to 0.2 max. And anytime you get a funded account, only risk 0.1 to 0.2% max. Most 80% of the traders on YouTube are going to tell you risk minimum max of 0.5%. I will never advise you that. Risk 0.2%. Trade I actually did miss was around 6 o'clock in the morning. The trading view never notified me, but I set a notification to notify me that, hey, market is at your entry, you gotta enter, but it never notified me. I don't know, maybe I was sleeping in deep sleep. Maybe I was in a deep sleep or something, I don't know, but it never notified me, so I missed that trade. By now I should probably be up around 9%, but it's not an issue. And that's another thing. Do not ever put it in your mind, it will affect. Don't ever put it in your mind it will affect your emotion, because if you miss a couple of trades and you start thinking about, whoa, if you start thinking about it, be like, damn, if I should have take that trade, by now I should have be up 6%. If I should have take that trade, by now I should have be up 8%. Don't think about it that way. Just be like, you know what, it's a learning phase. I missed the trades. It is what it is. I'm moving to the next step. Just keep trading, right? You lose a trade, it is what it is. Just keep trading. Don't try to make it a big deal. When you make it a big deal, then you're going to lose your account. You're going to refresh again. So always think about this. Do you want to start over again, or do you just want to keep going? So it's up to you. So as you guys can see, I'm up 4%. There's no profit target because it's a funded account. The most currency pair I trade was GBP/JPY. I only trade GBP/JPY. The reason why is because I'm trying to show, because I'm doing a challenge and I'm trying to show you guys how I started. And the way I started was trading only GBP/JPY. Now I trade GBP/JPY, I day trade gold, and I scalp USD. But the way I started was GBP/JPY. I take it easy at first and trade one currency pair and make money, because GBP/JPY as a currency pair can move 300-500 pips, even maybe 900-600 pips in just in a week. So why would you trade other currency pair? And most Forex trader will not tell you this. One currency pair can make you 10%, can even make you 20%, can even make you 40% in a good month. So why would you try to trade a lot of currency pair? It's not, I don't understand. Just focus on one currency pair and trade. So as you see, average return per trade is $58. My win rate is 57%. I feel like my win rate is around 70-80%. We're gonna see at the end of the month, all right? Because I'm planning to post every week, week 2, week 3, and week 4, till I receive my payout, right? So this is my trading history. As you guys can see, my first trade I take was a loss. My second trade I take was $70, right? And my third trade I take was 157, right? And I take a couple of loss again, 2 loss in a row. And I take a huge win here. I risked 1%. I was able to make 1.2. And I take another trade here, which was another win again, which was 1.3. I was even surprised that I was able to take up to 7 trades this week alone, right? Because usually when I used to trade it was, I only take like maybe 4 trades in a week, because I used to manage. The way I trade is very, very disciplined. I do not take more than 2 trades in a day, maybe 1. Then I would, if I win, I would till the next day. But I was surprised I was able to take a lot of trades like this in just in a week, because market GBP/JPY actually does move this week a lot, you know. So let's jump into the strategy. Let me show you guys the strategy I use. It's a day trading strategy, and sometimes I do swing it. It depends on what GBP/JPY. I've been trading GJ for a really long time, so sometimes it's stuck in one place, just consolidating, taking everybody money out. That's the time I swing trade it and just hold it for a long time, maybe for a week or 2 weeks. It depends. But let's jump into it. So so the last trade I take that was 1 to 3 was something like this. I think it was a sell. I think it was kindly around this level. But I'm going to show you the two last trade I take. So the first one I take was a buy, which was around there. So as you guys can see, this is a really strong level, and this is what I see when I take this trade. One, I did see a pattern. And that's another thing. Always look for the smallest things. The smallest thing, those are the stuff that you got to look for. Don't overlook them. Always look for the smallest things, right? So the first thing I see was a pattern, something like this, right? So I was expecting market to come back to this level and keep going all the way back up there. But because I know GBP/JPY, I was like, you know what? I'm 80% sure it might go up there, but I'm not going to hold it all the way up there. I'm going to try to get out somewhere that I feel like it might retest and drop, right? So I was looking at this level right here, and I do believe that market was going to come up to this level, right? So my entry is very simple. Usually what I wait for on the 1 hour is I wait for like a bullish candlestick. right? And another thing is that you have to be able to read the candlestick. If you look right here, you see that market be dropping for a while now, and there's no retest. Market have to retest. So if market want to keep going down, you have to kind of retest back here if you want to keep going down. But I do believe that it might come back to this level, respect, and keep going up. So on the 1 hour, usually I wait for like a bullish candlestick. So I'm gonna wait for that. Okay, it did not break. Let's jump into the 15 minutes. Let's wait for another bullish candlestick because I believe that market did another bullish candlestick right there. That was really strong. And as you guys can see, it's a pattern. It creates a pattern. And I do believe there was a line around this level. That's another confirmation again. You can see right there. And if you jump to the 15 minutes, you can see a pattern. Let's say the 30, I think it was the 30 minutes. Let's jump into the 30 minutes and let's see a pattern. Yeah, it was a pattern right here, double bottom. So you can see all this confirmation. There's a lot of confirmation. And that's another thing before you enter a trade. And remember, you're doing the day trading. So you have to have at least 5 to 4 confirmation, 4 to 5 confirmation, all right? Like trend line, okay, double bottom. And we have a strong support level here. And market be dropping for a while, you know. You have to retest something, you know. So you have to have those confirmation right before you enter a trade. So I enter the trade like this, put my stop loss just below down here, and I hold it for like 1 to 3. Which I think it was around 1 to 3 or something. I think I probably enter around somewhere there. I think it was, yeah, something like this. And yeah, just play the trade. Yep, as you guys can see, market just break. And I did send this to the VIP member. I think it was a buy. I sent a trade. I think I wait for market to do the same thing again because I do believe, like I said, market was gonna break, retest, and keep going up. So as market retest, pull back, I just enter. I think I sent out a trade. I think stop losses around. Yeah, I think I was aiming for 1 to 6 on this trade. Let's see. For me, I get out on this trade on this level because I start seeing market was just consolidating on this level. So I did close out the trade on that level. But anyway, that's the strategy. I don't want to keep this video really long, but anyway, please subscribe, punch the likes button, and join the free Telegram. And if you want to make money past the challenge, join the VIP. Peace out.